Hi, my name is Salem Straub. I am the owner-operator here at Promethean Knives, and I want to do a video here to talk about my newest shop acquisition, the Beaudry Power Hammer. I'm going to come grab the camera here and we are going to take a little bit of a walking tour of the machine, talk about it. Alrighty, so this is a mechanical power hammer. What that is here on the wall is a motor starter. We got three-phase power going from the motor starter up to 7.5 horsepower, three-phase, 220 volt motor there. And then there's a big jack shaft, big pulley that transmits power over to a big flat belt pulley up there. And that's what is it? It's like 21 inches in diameter, and that drops this rubberized canvas belt up to this 19-inch diameter hammer drive pulley there. We got an idler wheel, and when I step on the treadle down here with my foot, like so, you can see that the idler wheel moves and tensions the belt, which causes the hammer to engage and begin to spin. There's a linkage back here that goes from the idler. It controls a brake here that stops the ram when I let off the treadle. It snags up against there and just stops it from rotating. The motor drive tower I built myself out of some H-beam that I got. It bolts down to the hammer frame there. I had to fully restore this thing when I got it 8 months ago. It was just a pile of parts. It did not have the sow block. That's this big chunk here. And so that had to be CNC machined out at a friend's shop. That was probably the most difficult part of the process. Other than that, it's mounted on a block here in the floor. That's 4 feet deep of concrete there. I had to cut the floor and put a rebar in there and pour it full. And put a little board joint here to kind of isolate the vibration a little bit more from my shop floor. These hammers hit a lot harder and they're easier on themselves than on your shop when they're mounted right. I got these dies secondhand, had to remill the faces a little bit. They used to fit on a Bradley power hammer. The ram here weighs 300 pounds. And that is why this is a number 9 Beaudry. You can see the number 9 there. Beaudry and Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Trademark champion registered. This is what many think to be the Cadillac of mechanical power hammers. It's very adjustable, controllable, hits hard, and it is a very kind of advanced and effective design for a hammer. It's got an adjustable gib here so I can remove play and get this thing to run up and down pretty parallel without a lot of slop. There is adjustment here for actually how high the ram sits up from the lower die, so you can adjust the die spacing here with the ram at rest. There is an adjustment here for the throw of the ram. I've got it out pretty far now. And then these big set screws on both sides adjust how tight these big leaf springs are. Those go down inside the ram here. It's got curved tracks inside of it on both sides. And these are the ends of the leaf springs. They have rollers on them, and they roll on the inside of these tracks. So when they get to the top, they compress. When they get to the bottom, they compress. So they kind of pick up and then throw and pick up and throw the ram. I've got it running at 200 beats per minute, give or take right now, which is what the factory said would be correct for this type of hammer. And it's amazing the amount of work it'll do. Here we'll cut to a video I took of it forging a Damascus steel billet. Forge welding it and drawing it out small enough for restacking it in one heat. And you can do that because the kinetic energy transmitted into the work by these big dies and the large amount of force actually heat the work back up, and you can get a lot more out of one heat from the forge. It's pretty incredible. So anyway, we'll cut to that real quick and watch it in action. I hope that's been pretty informative for you. Like I say, I've only had this thing in service for less than a month now, so I'm really still finding out what it can do, but it's already proving amazingly effective for the work that I needed to do, and it's just a blast to run. So you'll probably see it figure in upcoming videos too, but thanks for watching.